Hey, what is going on, guys? He's Spidey guy here, and
Indica guy.
okay. So today we're gonna do a little bit of a different video. We're gonna do a top 10s video, and today's top 10 video is gonna be top 10 most etchy, classic, disturbing, etchy, older versions of like those famous characters. Now, like many people have been really scared. Has there ever been like a really popular character that you guys remember, but like originally just like scared you to death when you were really little? Well, to those kids probably remember it a little bit different, but like middle-aged people watching this and older people probably remember the popular character from nowadays probably being something a bit different from their childhood. So today we're going to be counting down top 10 and scary and etchy, disturbing versions of the older versions, classic versions of famous characters. So today, okay, so all right, here's number 10. Okay, Mark.
What?
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm right.
Okay, so number 10 comes in as Peter Griffin and Stewie Griffin. Now, have you guys ever seen the original Family Guy pilot? Not the one that you get like in that lame ass box that you get at like the flea market or something. And I'm talking about the original Family Guy format. If you've ever seen it before, well, then you probably understand, because as funny as Peter Griffin may look and happy he may seem, that's not how he was in the original format for the Family Guy shows. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Well, it's just, if you guys would have seen like the original Peter Griffin or even Stewie Griffin, and in fact you guys probably wouldn't have definitely would have not watched it. Not even adults wouldn't even let their children watch it. Not even adults would let themselves watch it. To be honest with you, if Family Guy was like that, they'd throw it'd be inappropriate. It'd be inappropriate. It'd be inappropriate, and it would throw in a little bit. And it would throw in a little bit of creepy as well. So yeah, I would just have to say that if that was Family Guy, I'd probably block it from my whole entire house. So anyway, coming out in the number 9 spot is Eric Cartman from South Park. Now, if you guys have ever seen the original Christmas pilot for
Did that hurt?
Yeah, I guess so. But the original old Christmas pilot for Trey Parker and Matt Stone's South Park, then you probably remember this as one of them. But the original, pretty much all the South Park characters looked a little bit etchy back then and in those type of days. But if you would have saw I already think that, to be honest with you, I already think that his show is creepy. I already think the show is creepy already. But the fact that it gets more creepy, or just I just want to watch it.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, South Park is already a creepy enough show. So yeah, who would watch it? It's already creepy and inappropriate and disturbing. I bet if that was how South Park was like, they would ban it for eternity and just for life. All right, now coming in at the number 8 spot, we got the original Simpsons characters. Now, you guys probably don't really remember the original Simpsons characters. If you've ever seen the original, like, Simpsons short, then you probably understand what I'm saying. The original Simpsons short, the characters just didn't look that comforting, as you may see. And Bart just didn't look like a child. He looked weird as hell, and just the characters all together just weren't that comforting looking. And yeah, they just. If you look it up online, you'll understand what I'm saying. Now coming in at the number 7 spot, sorry, we got Thomas the Tank Engine. Now, if you guys remember Thomas the Tank Engine now, to those younger kids probably say, oh, Thomas the Tank Engine, it's not friendly at all. But to those middle-aged people, to those middle-aged people or people over 20, altogether, probably remember Thomas the Tank Engine being a bit different than those children. I do remember it being a little bit different because I used to love that as when I was really little. So yeah, but if you've ever seen the original old Thomas the Tank Engine, and nowadays they animated it wellly, and the Thomas the Tank Engine and characters move a lot, but back then the Thomas the Tank Engine characters probably they didn't look good. They were being narrated all the time. They weren't always being they didn't even move. Every time the screenshot would move, every time the screenshot would uncapture their face, the facial expression would change into some creepy ass expression. Just back then, the show altogether just wasn't that goodly animated. It was like toys, I guess, that they just used from an old box, and then just decide to use that for the show, I guess. But yeah, it's not that comforting looking. Now coming in at the number 6 spot, we got Cosmo from Very Odd Parents and shorts. Now, you guys remember Very Odd Parents with Cosmo having that funny voice, you guys remember it so well today. But you guys probably, what are you doing?
Just playing with this thing.
Oh my gosh. How immature. I'm joking, you're funny. Oh my God. But anyway, Cosmo from Very Odd Parents, he didn't sound all funny like he does nowadays. He sounded, from the shorts, if you've seen the shorts that before the show was ever really created, the original voice sounded so depressing. That little, hey guys, what's going on? I'm Cosmo voice doesn't even exist in that. It just sounds like a depressed man who just I just don't know how to explain it. It's creepy though. Coming in at number 5, we got Mr. Clean, and yeah, I already know somebody else already chose this idea, but still, I'm not affecting him in any way, but just rebuilding the idea. But anyway, yeah, Mr. Clean didn't even. Now, to be honest with you, Indica, have you ever seen the original Mr. Clean?
Yeah.
Yeah. To be honest with you guys, Mr. Clean from back then, from the 60s, doesn't even look like Mr. Clean. And he looks like He looks like Mr. Slenderman. He looks like the Hitman. He looks like the main character from the game Hitman. Honestly, he does not he doesn't even sound he doesn't even look all that funny he does all cartoonish. And he literally looks like a realistic version of the character or Hitman. The main character in the video game Hitman. Seriously, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Green, have you ever seen the original Mr. Clean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah. And coming in at the number 4 spot, we got Humpty Dumpty from the original Chocolate Eggs commercial. Now, if you guys remember Humpty Dumpty from the Chocolate Eggs commercial, to those older people probably know what I'm talking about. Oh, the original Humpty Dumpty didn't even look like Humpty Dumpty. He looked like Humpty Crazy Dumpty. And now I don't even know how to explain this. This Humpty Dumpty didn't even look like an egg. It looked like literally a human/egg, like an egg with skin. I don't know what this was. And it's creepy facial expression. If you look it up online, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Like, honestly, don't you agree? Have you ever seen the original Humpty Dumpty?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, it doesn't even look like eco-friendly Humpty Dumpty. Like, honestly, what are you guys doing? Chocolate egg commercials? Like, honestly, and then he falls over at the end of that one commercial. Ugh, it just makes me wanna vomit, and it's so scary. Coming in at number 3 is Ronald McDonald. Now I know Indica's probably gonna be really scared of this because Indica is freaking scared of clowns. Tell them, Indica.
Yeah, I'm pretty scared of clowns.
Yeah, he hates clowns. Like, if Indica even sees a clown, he'll probably just vomit and just run away and scream. And if I know anything about Indica, it's that I do know a lot about him, but he hates clowns more than anything. And he's scared of clowns. I don't know, it's something that has been going on for like a long period of time. Like when I was a baby, he was like really little, and he was scared. He was just really scared. Like, you don't like clowns, do you?
No, I don't like clowns.
Tell.
Yeah, I don't like clowns. I don't know what else to say to that.
Like, why do you hate them, though?
I don't know, they're scary.
Yeah, I guess
I don't like scary stuff.
Clowns, they weren't, okay, now clowns aren't supposed to be scary. It's supposed to be, opposed. I keep saying opposed when I really mean supposed. It's supposed to be scary, but, like, if you saw the original Ronald McDonald, he does not have the red, friendly, curly hair. To those people that are, like, elderly people probably understand what I'm talking about. Like, he had, like, a tray as a hat. Like, the original Ronald McDonald looked like a creep. What are you doing?
My bad.
Looked like a creepy guy who was literally got a tray from like a prison cafeteria and literally stuffed it on its head and literally bleached his skin. Like, that's not even that's what Ronald McDonald from back then looks like. Yeah. And now coming in at the number 2 spot. Coming in at the number 2 spot, we got the original DC Super Friends from the DC Super Friends cartoon. Now, have you ever seen that?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, I used to love the DC Super Friends when I was little. Yeah, but have you ever seen them? Like, nowadays in the new cartoons, they look all friendly, they look all cool looking, but in like the original Superman cartoons, he had you could barely see his eyes. It's like he had eyebrow, all that was on his face was no eyes, just eyebrows and like eyelashes and a nose and mouth, no eyes whatsoever, whatsoever. Or they used to look very creepy, and I don't know why I'm saying this, but they did. Like, they only had eyebrows. That's the only hint of eye they had on their character. So if you, to those, younger people, 20, maybe, or, probably don't know what I'm talking about, or probably thinking I'm totally dumb, but to those middle-aged, maybe older people, probably understand what I'm saying. They just didn't look like cool characters.
Yeah.
They had no eyebrows.
I forgot what you were even talking about.
The original DC Super Friends.
Yeah.
Don't you agree? Like, the only hint of eyes they had was eyebrows and eyelashes.
Yeah.
That was the only hint they had, literally. Okay, now coming in at the number 1 spot, the one you've finally been looking for, is the original classic horror film villains. Now, Indica Indica would probably agree with it. To be honest with you guys, Indica honestly thinks that that the original horror movies are a lot more scarier than the nowadays ones. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like more of a fan of like older horror movies. Isn't that right, Indica?
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I have to agree. The older ones have more of a creepy. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I ran out of time. But yeah, DC. Yeah, but yeah, Indica's really scared of the classic horror films like Jason, Michael Myers, and Joker from Batman. Joker counts because Batman is kind of a horror film. And Michael Myers. I said Michael Myers. And Freddy Krueger. You know, those are scary ones. And to those like middle-aged people, probably he agreed. But yeah, you know, if it, like you probably thought like maybe to those like younger people probably think that screaming and flying across the room is scary. No, that's just odd and weird, in my opinion. But the older ones actually had more of a creepier twist to them. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. You want to end this?
Yeah.
Alright guys, well thank you for watching. Please subscribe and I will talk to you all later.
Do you think I can make it right there?